Hi, Janice and Tim Sams with the Janice Sams team, and we're today with Ted Nash at SouthEast Bank, and would like to introduce you to him and let him tell us a little bit about himself. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Sure. I've been married 26 years. I have two sons. Oldest son is in college, in nursing school. Youngest son is in high school still. Been living in the Chattanooga, Cleveland area for about 25 years. And been in the mortgage business now 10 years. Used to be in commercial estimating, construction. Of course, 08, 09 was rough on that industry. And so I found myself a new industry and been enjoying it very much ever since.
Right.
Well, Chad, you answered my second question why you got into residential mortgage. So let's go on to the next one.
Sure.
Could you expand on the types of loans that you handle?
Sure. SouthEast Bank handles pretty much everything you're used to seeing from a lender. We do all types of conventional loans, 30-year, 25, 20, 15, 10, as far as the terms go. We have FHA, VA, USDA. We can do THDA as well. So we have pretty much the gamut of what most people are looking for. We can also do things in-house if we have a scenario that isn't really going to fit on the secondary market.
Okay.
We can oftentimes find something that'll fit in-house, maybe on more of a short-term scenario to get themselves positioned to get into a long-term loan down the road. So.
Okay. And I know interest rates vary, but generally, what are the current rates, and do you see a trend in our market?
Currently, your conventional loans are going to be sitting, 30 years going to be sitting probably about 4.625. Go to down to about the 20 and 15s are closer to 4.5, and a 10 is probably going to be about 4.375 on the conventional side. FHA, VA, USDA are all sitting in the 4.25 to 4 3/8 range right now.
Okay.
The trend, kind of hard to say for sure on that. We have been climbing for several months. Last fall, the rates started climbing, and we did seem to peak out probably about 2 months ago.
Okay.
And we've dipped back a little bit. So I'm hoping that trend continues, that we
Yes.
either keep dipping or at least stay where we are.
Yes.
Here's the big question. Why would a potential home buyer come to SouthEast Bank?
Well, we are very community oriented. So in other words, we are very involved in our community. We are very personable. We like to know the person that we're working with. We try to get to know them. I personally am a person that likes to communicate very diligently. I find it a lot of clients who come to me have had experiences in the past where they've just had very little information given to them
Right.
in the process or even prior to the process. So I try to communicate on all levels, whether it's good or bad news. People need to know one way or the other,
That's important.
and I try very hard to make sure that that they have the information that they need to proceed through the process that they're and to reach the goals they're trying to reach.
Great. What are the discount points and origination fees? Is that something that a consumer needs to worry about?
I mean, we don't charge origination, so
Okay.
you're not going to have an origination fee with us.
That's good.
As far as discount points go, I typically will counsel just about everybody not to even bother with trying to buy the rate down. Most of the time, I'm sure you realize the average American stays in a home 7 years before they move on to another home.
Right.
And most of the time, if you are to buy the rate down, use some discount points, you don't break even. It costs so much to buy the rate down, and typically an eighth better isn't going to change your payment that much. And if it costs you $2,000,
Right.
to get that eighth better, well, how long is $15 a month going to take to recoup that $2,000? So most of the time, we don't look at that.
And interest rates are good right now.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
no
exactly.
point in doing that.
Sure.
How long does it take to close a loan?
Typically with SouthEast Bank, we're looking at 3 to 4 weeks. Right now, we're looking at closer to 3 weeks for most of my loans. We do have 3 lenders that we work with that we have in-house underwriting on. So the decisions are made in-house. So that helps.
Yes.
I can talk directly with the underwriter who sits in Knoxville. So have her direct line, so I can communicate with her.
That is so important.
Yes,
So
and
important.
of course, when she's only underwriting loans for us, that speeds up the process as well. So.
Wonderful. So if someone comes to you and for whatever reason, a conventional loan, FHA, doesn't fit with their criteria or it doesn't work for them, what other avenues do you have?
Well, in-house we have options where we can do 15-year fixed rate
Okay.
scenarios. We also have different adjustable rate scenarios that we can do in-house that have a little bit different guidelines than what you would find going out in the secondary market, where you're going to have to fit into that Fannie Mae box, as far as the guidelines go. But most of the time, we can come up with a scenario. If we can't find a scenario on the secondary market, a lot of times they're not going to find a scenario at all, because
Right.
we have such a variety of loans to work with.
That was wonderful. And how can our viewers find you if they
Sure.
want to find you?
Well, I can be reached at 423-238-3012. That's my direct line to my desk. My cell phone number, 423-504-3366. Also available via email, cnash@southeastbank.com. Of course, you can come to our website at any time, southeastbank.com, and we have a whole mortgage section on there. You can fill out your application online. Any questions that need to be answered, I'm more than happy to answer if you want to call or email me anytime.
Sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
talking with us. And
Thank you, Chad.
Thank you.